하하, 다들 무슨 이야기를 하길래 그렇게 심각해?
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Library of Ruina. You might be wondering what's happening right now. I was about to ask myself the same question. I was literally loading it up to get ready to start recording, and I saw this thing pop up over top of the keyboard floor, and I was like, oh, neat, what is that? And then I clicked on it without even thinking, and it took us here. So here we are. Here we are. You've not missed anything, it just started. And we're just gonna jump right into it. Hey there. What are you guys talking so seriously about?
이것은 중대 사안입니다.
This is a serious matter indeed.
맞아. 그냥 넘어갈 수 없는 문제야.
Right. This issue has to be settled now.
곤란해 정말.
We're in so much trouble.
무슨 일인지 이야기해봐.
Just tell me what's going on.
넷자오가 튀었어.
Netzak ran off.
이번 도서관 청소 담당은 예술부입니다.
Lord of Art was responsible for cleaning the library's corridors this week.
뭔가 짚히는 것이 있습니까?
Do you have any guesses on where he might be?
아니, 그럴 리가.
Of course not. No way.
보조 사사들도 전부 데리고 어디 숨었나 봐.
His assistant librarians must have all disappeared with him too.
청소라니? 너희들에게 청소를 하라고 명령한 적은 없을 텐데.
Cleaning? I don't remember ordering you to clean this place.
각자 담당하는 방의 관리는 자율이지만 함께 이용하는 복도는 돌아가며 청소를 하는 것이 낫다는 결론을 내렸습니다.
We've concluded that while each librarian should clean their own rooms, it's better to take turns to clean the corridors as they're public spaces used by all of us.
너희는 스스로 일을 더 벌리네.
You lot always love to cause a bigger fuss than necessary, don't you?
혹시 문제가 될까?
Do you want us to stop it?
문제가 되지는 않아.
No, I don't mind it.
다행이다.
Thank goodness.
그래서 서로 고민하고 있었어. 넷자오가 대체 어디로 숨은 것일까 하고.
Anyway, that's why we've been wondering. Just where did Netzak hide away?
자, 여기 넷자.
All right, here's Netzak.
뭐야? 어떻게 된 거지?
What happened?
도서관에서 너희를 찾고 데려오는 것쯤은 나에게 일도 아니야.
It takes no effort for me to locate and relocate you lot, wherever in this library you may be.
넷자흐! 복도 청소 순서는 지키기로 약속했잖아.
Netzak, we promised to keep the order we decided on.
자기 차례에 도망치다니 너무해.
You're so mean, running away when it's your turn.
술 냄새가 진동하는군요. 뒤에 예술부 보조 사서들까지.
You reek of alcohol. So do your assistant librarians behind you.
이건 다 사정이 있어서 그래.
I can explain. There's a good explanation for this.
무슨 사정인데?
What explanation?
말이나 들어보고 싶군요.
Let's hear your story then.
자자자, 넷자우도 다음에 조심할 거야. 응? 이 정도면 충분하겠지, 안 그래?
Now, Netzak will surely be careful next time. That's enough scolding.
아니요, 저는 들어야겠습니다.
No, I must hear what he has to say.
넷자흐!
Netzak!
나도 청소하는 것이 싫지만 하려고는 했다고.
Look, I didn't feel like cleaning, but I was still gonna do it.
그런데 혼자 넋두리하던 도중에 롤랑이 농땡이 치기 좋은 장소를 알아냈다면서.
I was grumbling to myself about it, and then Roland came along and said he found a good spot to goof off. Way to rat out Roland.
술 좀
Damn.
나눠주면 알려주겠다고. 그러면 청소를 안 해.
Says he'll tell me where if I shared some of my beer, and how I can skip clean.
이 친구가 아직 많이 취했네.
Whoa, looks like he's still too drunk to speak straight.
술도 약하면서 참 술을 좋아한단 말이야. 어?
He sure loves to drink for someone so weak with it.
롤랑, 넷자오의 말이 사실이야?
Roland, is what Netzak said true?
아니, 그럴 리가.
No, it can't be.
그러고 보니 당신에게서도 옅은 술 냄새가 나는군요.
I can faintly smell alcohol from you as well now that Netzak's confessed it.
실망이야.
I'm disappointed in you too.
야, 미안해. 나도 넷자와 같이 청소 도울 테니 용서해주라.
Alright, I'm sorry. I'll help Netzak clean the corridors today, so please forgive me.
아니, 오늘 청소는 물론이고 너도 청소 당번에 끼도록 해.
No. How about you join them on the cleaning roster from now on, rather than just for today?
뭐?
What?
좋은 생각이에요.
That's a good idea.
그렇다면 저도 이번 일은 눈 감아 드리겠습니다.
I could forgive your misbehavior today if in that case.
그럼 앞으로 청소 잘 부탁할게.
Good luck with cleaning then.
롤랑도 혼자서 일을 다 벌리네요.
You're also prone to make a fuss, aren't you, Roland? That was fun. Oh, no, I don't think I will. No, today we're doing this, and probably this. We might try and knock these 3 out. We're definitely doing these. We're definitely doing these. So grab. Okay. Well, let's see if we can't knock this fight out. King of Greed. Not gonna lie to you, I did pop in here just to take a look. I like to take a look before I actually start so that I just get an idea. And yeah, I already did for this one, so just a heads up. Also, I haven't given anybody lines, so just be prepared for the generic text. Does not act. If HP reaches 0 before the end of the scene, awakens as a magical girl, otherwise awakens as the King of Greed. Okay. Well, I guess let's maximize damage then. It's actually going to be better for us to do this. I don't want to have 2 people get rendered useless, so let's try our best to not have that happen. There's no way she doesn't hit 0. There's no way she doesn't hit 0. Worst case scenario, we're going to restart and use overcharge, but there's no way we'll need it. Yeah, okay. HP falls to 50 or lower, transform into King of Greed next scene. HP does not go to below 50 before transformation. Every 3 scenes create Brilliant Bliss and become untargetable, but does not act. The following scene uses a special combat page. If 3 or fewer librarians manage to negate the attack of the special combat page, gain 3 strength. Okay. If all librarians successfully negate the attack, the abnormality becomes staggered. Okay. Well, I think that we can do that. Six to 10. We don't really have an option for it. I guess let's just try and negate. Why does it seem so loud? I said this last episode too. I think I just need to turn my headphones down. I accidentally unplugged my headset earlier and I had to redo all my settings for it. It just sounds really loud. Alright, we're adjusted. We're good to go. That one's annoying, but we need to figure something to do with it. Nobody has any energy. I think we're just gonna have to suffer and take some hits. Destroying dice kind of sucks. That one also kind of sucks, but I think you're gonna win that one. We need to beat this one. Or at least just accept that we're not gonna beat it and go for damage. Yeah, let's just try and do that. Okay. This is fine with me. I am glad that that dodge actually worked. Okay. That one's pretty good. That first one, or that last one's pretty good too. I'm I'm really leaning towards... Who do we give it to? Probably Rachel. Okay, quote-unquote Rachel. You're weakest to it would have to be one of these. We're gonna do it. I can live with that. I can live with that. Most of yours... Yeah, all of yours are blunt anyways, so that's completely fine. A little bit unfortunate. Okay, that's fine. She's not using it yet, so we can do this, have a turn to recover, and then we'll be fine. So let's do that. Let us also... What we could do instead is brawl and hope that we get it. I don't think that would be a horrible idea. Oh, we can't, though. No, we're gonna have to just overcharge. Well, honestly, if ever a time to overcharge, it's gonna be on this one. Oh, well, you have to beat this one, though. You can concentrated fire this one. Okay, this actually works out pretty well for us. Do we go for damage at slash? Anything that's slash we can do. But I don't actually think that we have... No, we have some slash with you. Not very much, but... Hey, I'll go for it. Might as well. Slash, you are all slash, so... Let's definitely try and maximize here as well. Okay, team. Let's go. Pretty decent hits. Stagger is a little bit worse, just because there's not really much we can do with that. That's pretty good. But you're all slash. Who has the most pierce? I actually probably should check that first, huh? I think it's you. Pretty sure that we can take a couple of you guys out. It's only 20 health. And it's fatal to everything. Cool. Okay, so... I'm pretty sure that you can take this one out. I honestly think you could take 2 of them out. Same with you. We'll see what happens. Sweet. He gets a special page. You get a special page. Special pages all around, it seems. Okay. Annoying, but again, what can be done? We have to beat the mass attack. Oh, I see. I see. So that's how you beat it, right? So basically, we have to hope that we can beat a 15 here. Or a 10 to a 12. I think that we can with you. She don't have any energy. Yeah, it's gonna be a no. So she's not gonna get staggered. Annoying, but what can be done? You might be able to, but I don't think so, actually. I'm gonna... Is it a summation? No, it's an individual. Okay. Well... I mean, I guess go for it, and then go for damage on top of that. No reason not to. Not quite. That's... Ooh, they get staggered. I didn't actually realize that. I think I did realize that, like, inside of my mind. I think I picked up on that, but I didn't, like, pick up on that. She's about to get staggered. I didn't actually realize how... No, she's staggered. Doesn't matter, we got her anyways. Have fun. The pain train is leaving the station. Go for damage. That's all that matters right now. As much as you can possibly do. Not that much, but that's still a pretty decent amount. Oh, you're not doing anything to her. That's right. Once she hits below a certain amount, that's right, we don't do damage to her. The burn still stacks, though. That's cool. She's back to 200. She's currently the King of Greed. She's gonna get a lot of health back if we don't block that. I'm pretty sure that we can. Pretty sure that we can. I think that we just continue going for damage. A little unfortunate that we actually don't have many cards to block with. That she's gonna get a bunch of health back. But it kind of is what it is. We can't really do much about that. What we can do here is pull a card and hope that we get one that's good. Hope that we get that one, basically. But I think that's a waste. But then again, what else are we doing with our cards? Try and get it. See what you can do. I mean, there's nothing we can do against this one. Yeah, because you have to beat this one. That's fine. Go for more damage. So what you could do is just do this. But then we're in the same issue. It's fine. She's actually taking a pretty decent amount of damage. $173. I know that she just got some back, but 149 is not bad. She can gain a little bit back. Oh, never mind. 141. I can live with that. Jeez. Kind of a huge card that she's using. I wish somebody could beat, but nobody can. I think we're just gonna keep going for damage. Brute force, it never lets us down. As long as she's not gaining health. As long as... Uh-huh. Right. That was pretty cool. That was neat. Well, she's gonna die either way. Brute force never lets us down. I don't think it's going to right now either. I'm a little bit worried. She's about to use her mass attack, though. Oh, never mind. We have enough steam. Everybody has to kill one of these things. Plain and simple. Everybody is in charge of taking one out. So much so that everybody is using a very strong card. That is not going to paralyze them, mind you. But a strong card nonetheless. You have to keep as much charge as you can. With that in mind, I almost want to overcharge. It's going to make you... Well, no, we can't. We have to... Well, what's the play here? You have to take one of these things out. I need you to... It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Just kill it. Make sure that it dies. Make sure that it dies. Doesn't matter how much it takes. Make sure that you can all kill one. Good. Good, good, good. It doesn't matter how much it takes. We have to make sure that we can kill them. So everybody can get the block card. And nobody gets paralyzed. That's also important. She's about to die. But it's fine. Everybody gets the block. That's not good. Well, shit. Everybody go for it, then. Just go for damage, doesn't matter. That was a waste of my time. That was a waste of my time. Just go for damage, doesn't matter. Yeah, instantly kills the target, huh? Alright, well. Neat, I guess. You're almost fast enough to have been able to beat it, but not quite. She's gonna die, it doesn't matter. We've definitely won this match, but it's just a little bit unfortunate that she's gonna pull a fast one on us like that. Honestly, you might as well just continue to go for damage then. Well, doesn't matter, you're gonna die either way. Put up a fight. Oh, that's right. Range to go first. We deflected them all, but at what cost? Goodbye. She got some health back, but it's not gonna help. She's gonna die. Yeah, she's definitely dead. Goodbye. Yeah, goodbye. Easiest fight of my life. Easiest fight of my life. Intemperance. If the first die of a combat page went to class, destroy all remaining dice on the page with a 25% chance. That's pretty cool. Endurance for every clash won in a scene. In a clash, if the winner's dice roll is greater than the loser's dice, if the winner's dice is greater than the loser's by 4 or higher, the loser takes 3 to 7 bonus damage and the winner recovers HP. Okay. Interesting.
자자, 따끈따끈한 책 대령이요.
Here's your books, fresh out of the oven.
사람의 마음이 증폭함에 따라 힘을 얻고 몸이 변한다.
As one's mind is amplified, they undergo changes such as gaining new powers or transforming.
이게 바로 뒤틀림이라는 현상이야.
That's what they call the distortion phenomenon.
예전 로보토비사에서 환상체가 만들어지는 것과 같은 방식이지.
It happens in a way that's almost identical to how abnormalities were made back in Lobotomy Corporation.
뒤틀림이 환상체라고?
The distortion is the abnormalities?
과정은 비슷하지만 본질에서 달라.
Even though the process is similar, they have fundamentally different roots.
환상체는 매개체가 된 사람이 스스로 발현한 게 아니었으니까.
Abnormalities weren't manifested out of the person's own will, most important.
누군가의 의지로 마음을 끄집어낸 게 환상체라면 뒤틀림은 자신의 의지로 발현한 거야.
While abnormalities were created by someone else forcibly drawing out one's ego from the deep well of their mind, the distortion occurs of one's own volition.
그러니까 사람들 마음속에 죄다 저런 괴물이 잠들어 있다는 건가?
That means those monsters lie within everyone's hearts, huh?
나중 가면 개나 소나 뒤틀려서 난장판이 나겠군.
Our world would be in mess in no time if people just started becoming distortions left and right.
강렬한 계기가 필요해.
That won't happen. A strong motivation is needed.
우는 아이가 된 새벽 사무소의 필름만 봐도 감정 증폭이 필요했거든.
Look at Philip of Dawn Office, who became the crying children, for instance. It took an intense heightening of his emotions for him to turn.
무언가 조건이 있는 것 같아.
There seems to be some kind of condition to it.
그리고 그 조건은 우리가 만들어낸 변수였지.
And what we did was the greatest variable that affected it.
변수라고?
A variable?
엔젤라가 탈취한 빛 말이야.
The light Angela stole for herself.
7일 동안 온전히 세상을 비췄다면 이런 부작용도 없었을 거야.
Had we managed to light up the whole world for 7 days, side effects like this wouldn't have happened.
그렇군.
I see.
어중간한 잘못을 저질렀어.
Our plan was stopped halfway, and that was the problem.
안 하느니만 못한 짓을 한 것 같아.
It looks like we ended up making things worse.
수습할 방법은 있어?
Is there any way to revert this?
뿌려진 빛을 회수해 온전한 7일치의 빛을 뿌리는 것.
Reclaim all the light that was spread, and then shine over the city once again for 7 days using the light we've gathered.
엔젤라가 가만히 있지 않을걸.
I don't think Angela's gonna sit and watch.
엔젤라가 그랬어. 다시 회수할 때까지만 유보해달라고.
She asked us to wait until all the light had been retrieved.
분명 엔젤라도 찾고 있겠지.
She needs it for her own plans, after all.
그러고 보니 넌 엔젤라가 시간을 달라는 것에 동의했다고 했지.
Oh yeah, you were one of the Sapphira that accepted Angela's plea for more time.
어째서 찬성한 거야? 네가 말한 것처럼 계획이 틀어졌는데도.
Why though? She's the one who sabotaged your plan, so why be nice to her?
분했지만 믿고 싶었어.
You're right. I was frankly upset, but I wanted to believe.
엔젤라에게도 기회가 필요하다고.
that we need to give Angela a chance.
아이고, 성인 군자시네.
You've got the patience of a saint.
솔직히 마음 같아서는 지금이라도 화내고 원망하고 싶어.
To be honest, I'm so mad at her and I still want to snap at her even now.
하지만 에녹이라면 이랬을 거야.
But Enoch, this is what Enoch would have done, I'm sure of it.
조금만 더 믿어보자면서.
He would have told me to trust her just a little more.
대단하네. 나보다 훨씬 강해.
Oh, that's impressive. Much stronger than me.
난 그러지 못했을 거야.
I wouldn't have dreamed of making that choice if I were you.
그렇게 멀리 바라보지 못하거든.
I just can't think in such long terms.
너에게도 의미 있는 사람이 생긴다면 분명 멀리 볼 수 있을 거야.
I'm sure you'll earn that insight when you meet someone who means as much to you.
그때까지 견뎌보자고.
Well, let's hang on until then.
의미 있는 사람이라.
Someone who means a lot to me, huh?
응원 고마워, 꼬맹이.
Thanks for the kind words, kid.
어린애 취급하지 말라고.
I am not a kid. Alright, well, got it. More abnormality pages and no new librarians, surprisingly. Interesting, this one we have to complete a reception but not gain a book. Huh, alright. Well, I guess let's continue onwards. Let the shifting of pages commence once again. We need Nikolai. It actually kind of fits Kabira, not gonna lie. We need Mayos. We need... this is a tough one. Burn or... I think we go with the blade. I'm not gonna lie, I put this on as a joke, just to see how it looked. I don't like it. I don't like it. You can have Mayo's page. You can have... Yeah, you can have Mayo's page. Mayo's page is cool. Let's go. Let's go. Big and will be bad wolf. We got it. Easiest fight of my life. Easiest fight of my life. We don't have to go that hard. we do not need to go that hard yet. Let's just try and keep things cool. Keep things chill. Let's just take it slow. I say as I overcharge anyways. That's okay. You know what? That's a sacrifice I'm gonna make. I'm fine with that. Good damage, good damage. Had we gone harder, we could have staggered him this round. It's a tough one. We're gonna take a lot of damage, I feel. Okay, I'm glad that you targeted... Uh-oh. We have to beat a 7. I think that we can, but I don't think it's gonna be easy. We'll see how that goes. Let's just keep things cool. Keep things chill. Go ahead and overcharge anyways, though. Okay, good. Nobody got swallowed. That's nice. I was about to say, definitely staggered. Okay, we're gonna get a bunch of damage next scene. Try and pile it on as much as you can. This is your opportunity, after all. That was pretty good. 150 is not bad at all. This is fine. This is fine. Well, that one has to be clashed with. And it's a summation, but that doesn't really help us. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm actually not too worried about this fight. Yeah, I'm not too worried at all. I don't think it's gonna be easy. Far from it. I definitely think it's gonna be a little bit of a challenge, but I think that we'll be able to handle it. Okay. Well, the gang's all here. I mean, I guess let's just keep doing what we're doing. You're actually not getting attacked this time, surprisingly. You're gonna take a bit of damage, though, Chief. Kind of the way that one panned out for you. Let's just try and split it up as much as we can. Doesn't really matter, just go for as much as we can. We'll worry about clashes in a second. Make sure clash. Sure. I'm still not worried about this. I definitely think things are hard, but I mean, it's not anything we can't handle. Sure. Oh, fuck. I was about to say, you picked the wrong neighborhood, pal. No, we're gonna have to take this hit. That's annoying, but... Oh. Oh. Shit. Uh-oh. Again? Until when? Oh, it's 2 seats, I see. Not for long, Chief. We're gonna take a hit, but... I can live with that. I can live with that. It's gone now, and you're about to, suffer a little bit, to say the least. Uh-oh. Well, sucks to be you, but them's the breaks at the end of the day. Make sure that we're still clashing the way we want to. Everything is A-okay. I think we might get him this time, actually. Yeah, we got him. Easiest fight of my life. That was actually a really easy fight. Ayo. Oh. Spacebar doesn't work to let me out. Good to know. Instincts. Each time the selected librarian wins a clash, the last die on their current page gains 1 to 2 power, and they recover HP on a successful hit. That's cool. After the librarian sustains damage greater than 25% of their max HP, becomes untargetable and unclashable next scene. The librarian gains 2 strength and inflicts 1 bleed with each attack. Counter dice gain 1 to 2 power. Counter dice inflict 2 fragile. Okay.
뭐 하는 거야? 명상?
What are you up to? Meditation?
그냥 눈 감고 쉬고 있다.
Nothing. Just taking a break with my eyes closed.
가지고 온 책은 늘 두던 곳에 두고 갈게.
I'll leave the books in the usual spot and be on my way then.
방해하면 안 될 것 같으니.
Seems like I shouldn't be disturbing you.
잠깐.
Wait.
넌 뒷골목 몇 구 출신이었어?
What district in the back streets are you from?
17구였어. 무난한 곳이었지.
District 17. It was a decent place.
네가 자라오던 뒷골목도 지옥이었어?
Would you say the part of the back streets you grew up in was also hellish?
아무리 끔찍한 곳이라 해도 사람 사는 곳이지. 그리고 사람 사는 곳은 어디든 지옥이고.
I mean, no matter how horrible a neighborhood may be, people still live there. And anywhere inhabited by people is hell, one way or another.
그래, 결국 사람들이 사는 곳이라는 거지. 뒷골목도 뒷골목 나름이기 마련이고.
Yeah, people will be people in the end. I suppose each corner of the back streets has its own woes.
난 언제나 누군가를 지키는 싸움만 해왔어. 그리고 완벽하게 지켜낸 적은 드물어.
Throughout my lives, I always fought to protect others. Though I rarely ever managed to protect anything flawlessly.
담배 한 대 필래?
Want a cig?
고맙지만 됐어. 담배는 예전에 끊었거든.
Thanks, but no thanks. I quit smoking long ago.
그래? 보기와는 다르네.
Really? Didn't expect that.
어릴 적 내가 살았던 뒷골목은 늘 이웃이 바뀌었어.
In the part of the back streets I was brought up in, Neighborhood would constantly change.
근본이 선하다고 할 수는 없어도 나름 잘 대해줬던 어른들은 자고 일어나면 없어져 있거나 팔다리가 잘린 채 길거리에 뒹굴고 있었지.
I wouldn't say my neighbors had their hearts in the right place, but some of the adults there were kind of nice to me. Although they'd usually be gone without a trace or end up rolling around in the street with their limbs chopped off the next morning.
뒷골목이라도 매일 그런 개판이기엔 힘든데. 역시 악명 높은 23구답군.
Sheesh, it's a rough mess even for the back streets. District 23 really did live up to its rep, huh?
조직 간의 영역 다툼과 숙청이 절정일 때였지.
It was when the turf wars and purges between syndicates were at their peak.
지금 엘사 둥지 안에서처럼 말이야.
Just like what's happening in Lobotomy Corp's nest right now.
용케 살아남았어. 내노라 하는 해결사들도 꺼리던 뒷골목 중 하나인데.
And you managed to survive that. Even adept fixers would avoid going there.
피냄새가 덜한 다른 뒷골목으로 갈 수 있다는 생각조차 할 수 없었어. 나에게는 그곳이 전부였거든.
It was the only place I had. I couldn't even imagine moving to another district where there was less bloodshed.
그저 살아남기 위한 방법만 필사적으로 찾고 있었지.
I was just desperately looking for ways to survive in that hell.
23구는 사육제나 웃는 얼굴들조차 애들 장난으로 보일 정도였으니.
Compared to District 23, even the carnival or their smiling faces look like child's play.
그래서 나는 끊임없이 찾았지. 곁에 있는 자들을 지켜낼 방법을.
Yeah, soon enough I began to constantly seek ways to protect the people around me in that hellhole.
어떤 단어를 사용하고 있는가에 따라 그들이 살아가는
You're lucky my
삶을
voice
알
has
수 있어.
come back. You can tell much about a society from the vocabulary used by its people.
뒷골목에서 사용하는 언어는 되게 소박하고 직설적이지.
The language used in the back streets is often simple and straightforward.
일상에서 가까운 단어를 쓰기 마련이야. 특별한 단어를 새로 만들어 사용하지 않아.
They pick up common words found in everyday life. They don't bother making up special terminology.
그들에게는 일상이기에 주변의
God, I'm
말을
taking a
쓰지.
drink of water.
일상적으로 쓰이는 말의 본래 의미보다도 더 와닿을 일이 많으니까.
Ugh, okay. That applies to the things that have become a part of their everyday life. They're often even more relevant than the original than the original meaning of those words.
엄지와 검지 같은 다섯 손가락이나
God, I don't know why it's so
청소부들이
hard today.
대표적인 예시려나.
I guess the five fingers like the thumb and the index, and the sweepers are prime examples of that.
뒷골목 사람들이 붙잡기 위해 노력해야 하는 것은 돈과 힘이야.
Probably because she says a total of 5 words and then her dialogue ends. People in the back streets strive to gain wealth and power.
살아남기 위한 힘 이상의 가치를 추구할 혈력이 없는 거지.
They can't afford to pursue anything more than the things that keep them alive.
그런데 웃긴 게 뭔지 알아?
You know what's funny though?
힘을 쥔다 해도 그 힘은 자신보다 아래로 향할 뿐이었어.
Even if one were to have power, that power would only strike down, not up.
뒷골목의 피해자들은 가해자가 되지 못한 가해자야.
Victims in the back streets were potential perpetrators who just weren't strong enough.
처음에 칼리라는 7살 정도 되는 꼬맹이가 있었어.
I might have to switch her voice out. We'll see how much longer I can keep it up for. Let me tell you about the story of a kid named Callie, 7 years old at that time.
그리고 그 아이의 첫 기억은 눈앞에 피와 내장이 뒤섞인 골목 구석에서 울고 있던 거였지.
First thing the kid remembers is crying alone in the corner of an alleyway, surrounded by blood and guts.
친구라고 할 사람은 전혀 없었어. 곁에 있어도 다 사라져버리는 거야.
She didn't have anyone to call her friends. People all around her would all disappear sooner or later.
비슷한 또래의 친구들은 청소부들에게 어디론가 끌려가거나 장난감 취급받았으니까.
Most kids her age were either abducted by the sweepers or treated like their toys.
어린아이는 그저 숨죽여 보고 있을 수밖에 없었어.
Small kid couldn't do anything but watch in silence.
칼리가 13살까지 살아남을 수 있었던 이유는 그저 운이 좋았던 거야.
It was by sheer luck that Callie could survive until she was 13.
하지만 그 운을 헛되이 쓰지 않기 위해 칼리는 관찰하고 계속 관찰했어. 자신의 힘으로 살아남기 위해서.
To cherish the good fortune she was given, Callie observed and observed, in order to survive through her own effort.
칼리는 20살이 될 때까지 살아남았어. 나름의 전략을 지닌 채 말이야.
So Callie made it to 20 years of age, following strategies of her own.
마침내 해결사가 되었지. 할 수 있는 일이란 것은 한정적이었으니까.
And she finally became a fixer. There wasn't much else she could do.
다행히 조직으로 빠지거나 그러진 않았군.
You thankfully didn't join a syndicate or anything, huh?
아이는 그들과 똑같이 되지 않겠다 다짐했거든.
The kid swore she wouldn't stoop to their level.
칼리라는 해결사가 막 시작한 일은 점차 안정되어 가고 있었지. 자라온 환경 덕분인지 적성에 맞았어.
Callie, the fixer's life got on a stable track sometime after she started working. Work fit her well, thanks to the environment she grew up in.
나도 그랬는데 말이지.
Oh, I was the same too.
해결사가 되어서 어느 정도 힘을 갖추니 같은 맨션의 이웃들은 지킬 수 있다고 생각했어.
She thought she could now protect her neighbors living in the same apartment, given that she had some power being a fixer.
워낙 위험한 골목이었으니까. 칼리가 살던 곳은.
The streets Callie was living in were still quite dangerous.
그동안 신세지던 맨션 이웃인 션 아저씨 그리고 그 위층에 살던 구스 언니에게 은혜를 갚아야겠다고 생각했어.
She thought she ought to return the favor to Mr. Sean next door and Miss Goose upstairs, her neighbors who she was indebted to.
두 이웃은 어린 시절부터 칼리에게 마실 거나 먹을 것을 나눠주곤 했거든.
Those two would often give food and drink to Callie ever since she was a child.
몇 안 되게 오래 봐온 사람이었고 나름 가족 같다고 생각했지.
They were two of the only people she'd known for a long time. They were like family to her.
그런 션 아저씨와 구스 언니가 너무 고마웠어. 돈을 나눠줬어.
Out of gratitude, she gave them some of the money she earned.
기특한 아이였구만.
That's nice of her.
그런데 그들이 한 달 넘게 돈을 받아가며 칼리한테 보답해준 일이 뭔지 알아?
You know how they repaid Callie for all the money she gave them for more than a month?
그런 이상 좋은 꼴을 본 건 아니겠지.
I guess it wasn't anything good, judging from the flow of your story.
맨션의 주민들과 작동해서 칼리가 자는 새에 집에 들어와 몸을 묶고 금고를 찾더군.
They conspired with other residents of the apartment and broke into Callie's house while she was asleep, binding her hands and feet while looking for a safe.
뭔지 알아. 칼리한테 더 큰 돈이 있을 거라 생각했나 보네.
I see what they were up to. They must have thought Callie was keeping much more money in her safe.
맞아.
Oh, it was said stash, but we're reading
그
the old
저지른 것이.
every other word. Yup, they really did try to rob her.
칼리는 믿을 수가 없었어. 모르는 새에 두 팔과 두 다리가 묶여 있어서 놀란 게 아니야.
Callie couldn't believe it. Not because she found herself bound when she woke up.
바로 눈앞에 추잡한 욕망 덩어리들이 기어다니고 있어서야.
It was because she saw filthy lumps of greed crawling around right before her eyes.
어제까지만 해도 안부를 묻는 사이였는데.
Cough, cough. Just a day before, they used to be her friendly neighbors.
그리고 그 이웃들은 누구보다 상실의 아픔을 잘 아는 사람들이었어.
They understood the agony of loss better than anyone.
칼리가 가져다준 돈이 그들에게 의미 있게 쓰이길 바랐을 뿐인데.
Callie only hoped that the money she gave them would be used in she gave them would be used in meaningful ways.
힘이 생긴 만큼
Heard her
그들을
English
지키고
language
싶었을 뿐인데.
hard. She just wanted to protect them with her newfound strength.
전형적이구만. 전형적이야.
Stereotypical people, weren't they?
바보같이 칼리는 두 눈 뜬 채 당한 건 아니겠지?
I'm sure Callie didn't just let them get away with it like a fool, yeah?
그래, 칼리는 그들 생각보다 강한 아이였으니까.
She didn't. Callie was stronger than they thought.
언제라도 묶여있는 밧줄 따위는 힘으로 풀 수 있었지만 기다렸어.
She could forcefully snap the ropes binding her at any moment, but she chose to wait.
이 모든 게 착각이나 장난이면 좋겠다며.
She wanted to believe all of this was a misunderstanding or a prank.
하지만 그들이 태연하게 내뱉는 추잡한 말들.
But the repulsive words they spat out so casually.
목돈 쥐어서 다른 곳으로 이주할 수 있는 기회가 생겼다며.
Talking about how this was their opportunity to use her money to move to a different place.
그건 꿈도 착각도 뭣도 아닌 현실이었지.
It was neither a dream nor a misunderstanding, but a cold truth.
그래서 그 개자식들은 다 죽었어? 내가 다 화나네.
So did the son of a bitches get what was coming to him? Man, it's upsetting just hearing this story.
맞아, 다 죽였지. 그리고 칼리는 눈물을 흘렸어. 이웃들의 피를 뒤덮은 채로.
You're right. She killed all of them. And Callie burst into tears, covered in the blood of her neighbors.
칼리가 지켜왔던 이웃들도 결국 힘을 얻으면 손바닥 뒤집듯 다른 누군가에게 폭력을 휘둘렀지.
Callie's neighbors who she had been protecting from violence were no different from the others in that they would resort to violence themselves once they had power.
누군가를 지켜낸다 해도 반복할 뿐이었던 거야.
This savage cycle wouldn't stop no matter who she tried to protect.
맞아. 그래서인지 동정할 필요조차 없다고 생각하곤 해.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like there's no point in having any sympathy.
나도 해결사 일을 시작한 지 얼마 안 됐을 때는 무엇이 옳은지 정말 많은 고민을 했어.
I also struggled a lot thinking about what's right and wrong during my early days as a fixer.
넌 어떤 해결사였는데?
What kind of fixer were you?
나름 이성적으로 사리분별해가며 일을 처리하는 깔끔한 해결사였지.
A neat and sensible fixer who rationally handled his work, so to speak.
그래서인지 평판은 썩 괜찮았고.
I held up a decent reputation.
그렇게 평판 좋던 해결사가 고급 해결사가 되었고?
And then you plummeted to grade 9 all of a sudden.
맞아. 세상 일이란 게 참 모르는 거야. 그 칼리가 어엿하게 자라서 내 앞에 있는 것처럼.
That I did. Anything can happen in life. I mean, the legendary Callie is now standing in front of me too.
그렇지.
That's true.
앞뒤 안 가리고 깽판 치던 때가 있었어. 눈에 뵈는 게 없어서.
To be frank, there was a time when I ran batshit insane and ran amok. Didn't care about the consequences at all.
그래서 적도 많이 만들었지.
I made a lot of enemies back then.
아직도 그 찬양이 가시지가 않아.
Sensation I felt still reverberates in my head sometimes.
역시 너도 이런저런 일이 있었네. 그런 얼굴이야.
You also went through a lot, huh? I could see it in your eyes.
칼리는 완전히 내가 아니지만 여전히 내 안에 있어.
I wouldn't say I'm exactly the same being as Callie anymore, but she still rests within me.
그래 보여. 넌 확실히 여러 해결사들과 달라. 올고자.
Seems like it. You're upright and honest, unlike most fixers I've seen.
말을 너무 많이 했어. 잘 연다.
I've talked too much. I'm gonna go get some sleep.
푹 쉬라고 칼리.
Sleep tight, Callie. Okay. Well, there's that one out of the way. Did we unlock it? I don't think so, but it'd be cool if we did. Is it only on her page? It might be. It is only on her page. Alright, well. You're taking it off anyways. I don't need you people in this anymore, because we're going to Chised's department. Oh, yes. The time has come. The time has come. I think I'd like to do Burn again. Well, Rachel's page is good. The problem with it is that it's kind of a little bit unreliable. It doesn't have very many clash. It's good for damage. It's not too good at clashes though. Right. Okay. So I've been told that these are kind of like puzzle-esque. Like there's a gimmick that you have to figure out. So we're gonna try and do that. But then again, you all know how I like to do things around here, and it's not typically done by solving puzzles. Look, let's be real here, okay? We know how this is almost certainly going to end, but I'll humor this for a minute. Alright, every 3 scenes, they gain a speed die and use Harvest Wisdom, a page that absorbs its target's page on a hit. If the target has no pages left to absorb, deal bonus damage. If Harvest Wisdom clashes against Wisdom, the abnormality takes 20 stagger at the end of the engagement and gains 3 feeble and bind. After absorbing a page that isn't Wisdom, gain strength and endurance equal to the number of pages absorbed. At the start of each scene, all librarians who own no pages become staggered. Okay. So we just have to do Wisdom with not Wisdom. Is this correct? So clash. Beat him up. You don't have any energy. You have no cards. That's a little bit annoying, but what can be done? Well, try and kill this guy, I guess. Sure. I mean, you might as well, too. Let me make sure all my clashes are set up right, though. You're clashing. You're clashing. Clash. Clash. I think we're good. A little bit annoying, but I can live with it. And we actually did a lot of damage because he rolled that +1. And you are almost staggered and about to die, so let's do this again, I suppose. I think we should have 2 of them. I thought we got one for blocking it. Okay, well, clearly not. Okay, we'll do one of them, I guess, and then everybody else, hard focus on him. Hard focus on him. Like, I want this guy dead. You understand? Like, he needs to die between now and next. Yeah, okay, he's going to die. Almost assuredly, he will not live. That was a pretty good deflect. Yeah, I don't care if you gain health back. It does not matter. We killed your friend. That's annoying. Well, he's dead now, at least. But who's gonna do it? We don't have any wisdom cards. Finish him off. It is now the point in time in which... Oh... He absorbs a page from our hand, I see. Uh-oh. But it's only on hit. So if he doesn't land the hit, then it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna lie, Chief, you're just gonna let them take that card. I know, it sucks, but... You gotta do what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do for me, so... Oh, and you're using our card. Neat. Well, have fun, because that's a pretty shitty card. Yeah, so you picked a bad card to use there, I am sorry to say. No, I don't think we need anything else. This guy is gonna die. Okay. This is a little bit annoying, but... Oh, there's one less. That's pretty bad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh god, he has 0 cost. Oh, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Okay. If we block or evade it, we gain a copy. So we have to block it, but we really can't. Well, let's see how this goes. That was a good deflect. I'm sorry, Chesed, but you're gonna have to take one for the team. Hey! Okay, well, we can kill this guy. He is not searching for wisdom, so that's nice. And if we block that one, then we can actually gain another one. 4 to 8, 4 to 7. I like your odds. I like your odds. I think we need to keep going for damage. So let's try and do that. Keep that wisdom. Try your absolute best to kill this guy. I don't think it's gonna happen, but try your best. Close, but not quite. Give me 1 minute, I'm gonna take a drink of water. Ugh, all right. My throat is a little bit unhappy with Gabira. But what can be done? I got some bad news for you, buddy. And I got some bad news for your friend here, too. I'm pretty sure that we can kill him. He is dead. Alright, nice. Unfortunate that we only have you available, but that is okay. Well, that's better than nothing. 42 damage is pretty good. Can't complain about that. Yeah. This fight's not really that hard, is it? Not once we know what we're doing, it's not. Goodbye. A whole whopping 7 health. That's kind of annoying. Ah, we got him. Goodbye. Would you look at that? We completed what I said we were gonna do. Surprisingly. Okay. Whenever the librarian uses a page, discard a random page from hand and restore 1 light. Okay. That seems pretty bad. But okay. After attacking an enemy with a higher amount of stagger resist, deal 2 to 4 additional stagger damage and recover 2 to 5. That's pretty good. After staggering an enemy, copy 2 pages owned by the enemy and add them to the librarian's hand with 2 less cost. Copy pages are exhausted on use. And only copy melee pages with while equipping a melee-only key page and vice versa. Okay. Makes sense, makes sense.
헤세드! 문 좀 열어줄래? 지금 손이 꽉 차서 말이야.
Hey, just said, care to open this door for me? My hands are kind of full right now.
어서 와. 나도 거들어 줄게.
Welcome. Here, let me help you.
이 정도로 많은 양의 책을 옮길 수 있다니.
Oh, can't believe I actually carried this many books all the way here.
나도 이 일에 점점 도 같은 것 같단 말이지.
Guess I've got this servant business down to a science.
뭐든 하다 보면
Is that a pirate
익숙해지기
ship?
마련이니까.
Or are those buildings? It looks like a mast. It looks like a couple of masts. And it looks like it's underwater. I like the design here. You can naturally get used to anything in time, after all.
커피도 마찬가지고.
The same goes for drinking coffee.
커피인가?
Ugh, coffee, huh?
이번에는 입맛에 잘 맞을 걸?
This one should fit your taste better than the last one, I think.
한번 믿고 마셔보지.
Alright, I'll trust you with this.
오, 이번엔 달달하면서 굉장히 맛있어.
Oh, this one's sweet and, like, really tasty overall.
야, 뭐라 해야 하나? 맞아, 이렇게 고급집에서 마시는 커피는 처음이야.
How should I put it? Yeah, I've never had such a classy and dainty coffee before.
그렇지. 예전에 개브라도 이 마키아토부터 시작했거든.
Isn't it? Kabir also started out with this macchiato, you see.
맛있는 커피란 게 이런 거였구나.
So this is what a delicious coffee tastes like.
나이 30 넘고서야 알게 되는 것도 있다니. 아,
I'm over 30 years old and I'm still learning new things.
뒷골목의 커피는 질러진 재료를 감추기 위해서 대부분 강한 단맛을 사용한다고 들었어.
I heard they mostly serve coffee with a strong taste of sweetness in the back streets to cover up the low-quality ingredients.
그냥 쓰기만 한 것도 있지.
Some are just plain bitter.
그래도 잠이 깨야 하거나 시간 죽일 때는 커피를 마셨어.
I used to drink it when I needed to stay awake or simply kill some time.
나도 같았어.
I did too.
로보토미에서는 커피 없이 하루를 시작하지 못했거든.
In Lobotomy Corp, I always started each day with some coffee.
이미 식어버린 커피와 같은 무기력한 몸을 데워주는 건 따뜻한 커피밖에 없었어.
A warm cup was the only thing that could heat up my lethargic body. Listless as lukewarm coffee.
꾸역꾸역 아무 기대도 없이 일을 해왔지.
What an interesting comparison. I used the coffee to warm the coffee. I kept forcing myself to work, holding zero expectations.
어지간히 힘들었나 보네.
Must have been pretty tiring.
맞아. 직원들은 환상체한테 죽어나가고 어떻게든 살려보려 계획을 세워봤지만 허사였지.
It sure was. Employees were slaughtered by abnormalities all the time, and my plans to keep them alive never came to fruition.
그렇게 점차 식어갔어.
The coffee slowly cooled down along with my passion.
지금은 좀 뜨끈하게 데워지기라도 했나?
How about now? Did it warm over?
그러네. 이번에는 롤랑말처럼 뜨끈해.
I guess you could say that. This time it's steaming hot again, like you said, Roland.
나에게 주어진 만큼 이것저것 해볼 수 있거든.
I could try a lot of things with everything that's been given to me.
무엇보다
다양한 커피를 마실 수 있다는 게 좋고.
Most of all, I can drink various blends of coffee now.
하라는 대로 해야 하는 건 똑같은데?
Though you still have to follow someone else's orders.
이번에는 내가 선택했어.
I made the decision to follow her out this time around.
그리고 내가 잘한다면 다른 사수들의 피해도 최소화할 수 있고.
I can actually minimize the damage to my fellow librarians okay. And I can actually minimize the damage my fellow librarians have to suffer if I work hard at it.
그래서 오랜만에 의욕이 나는 걸.
So all in all, I'm feeling motivated, you see?
꽤 유도리 있게 생각하는 유형이구만.
You've got quite the flexible mindset, huh?
예전보다는 모든 게 나아졌어.
Everything's better than before.
이것도 자비라고 볼 수 있는 걸까?
Maybe this is mercy of some kind.
누구의? 도서관장님의?
From who? Our Miss Library Director?
나도 믿기지는 않지만 어렴풋이 그렇지 않을까 생각하곤 해.
It's hard for me to believe, of course, but I sometimes think she might have done this for us.
난 잘 모르겠다.
I'm not so sure.
딴젤라의 분노와 목표가 확실해 보여서.
Angela's goals and where her anger comes from seem pretty clear to me at this point.
그 녀석이 가려는 길에 자비가 있는지 모르겠거든.
I don't think there's any mercy in the path she's trying to take.
이 마키아토 맛있긴 맛있구만. 자꾸 입이 가네.
This macchiato sure is tasty. It's almost addicting.
종종 올 때마다 새로운 커피들을 소개해 줄게.
I'll introduce you to other types of coffee from time to time.
천천히 알아가 보자고.
Let's get to know each other little by little.
좋지. 기대하고 있을게.
Fine by me. I'll look forward to it. Oh. Oh. What is this, Wizard of Oz? Like the scarecrow and then the woodsman? What is this? I should not have come here, but we can get a person. Okay. That's, well, kind of annoying, I guess. The character has warm heart at the start of a scene. All librarians restore light to max. Huh. Okay, that's pretty lame. That's pretty lame. Well, I kind of feel like we should focus on these guys. My initial reaction, they really don't have that much. I feel like this is a trap, though. Maybe it's not. I guess we'll find out. Let's make sure that the stronger card is clashing all of these, though. Yes, let me use Overcharge and then not clash with it. Ingenious, I know. Goodbye. Okay, or not. Good hit. It's actually a pretty good hit. Yeah, we're doing damage. That one's almost staggered. That's pretty cool. It's almost dead, actually. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the one. Okay, here's a thought. Can we get the insta-kill page? That would be pretty cool. I'm gonna try it. Not gonna lie to you, I'm going to try. He does not look happy anymore. I still think these guys need to die. Call it a hunch, but the trees are... They're here for a reason. They wouldn't just be here for no reason. Like, why would they just be here? They don't do anything. They don't attack us. I feel like we should just ignore him. I really feel like we should just ignore him and kill these things. That's what I'm doing. I'm sticking with this to the end. kill it. That one's going to die. Okay. 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 How much do you have? 18, huh? Gisette can probably get that guy in the back. He's gonna be... Well... Gisette, you're on finishing that guy off, dude. Everybody else is gonna do some damage. I actually do want to clash with this one, though. Sure. What the hell? Okay. She said you're lucky you did not get staggered, buddy. Ah, it didn't die. I mean, we're doing damage to him. It's just not that much. Alright, give me the insta-kill card. give me the insta-kill card. That's what I care about right now. Yeah, I don't want that. Actually, we should have given that to Shased with his whole 5. With his whole 5. That's fine. It's still technically higher, so we're okay. Let's make sure that he doesn't get the chance to keep using these things. You're actually not gonna help us right now with that. Uh-oh. Well, you have to... yeah, you can beat that one. Yeah, okay, this is fine, this is fine. Because then you can still beat this one. We are A-okay. All according to plan. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. All according to plan. Uh-huh. Well, Gisette will come back to full, which is pretty cool. I still think that we should try and make sure he just doesn't... Well, I'm sorry, Gisette, you're kind of on your own. Well, no, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. Let's negate one of them. Good hit. Good hit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, he did go back to full health, but now he's back to 63. That's such an overpowered thing. All you have to do is have a full charge, and you literally can't die. I know it only happens once, but still. That's a crazy amount of healing. Am I just supposed to fight him now? Is that all I'm doing, is just fighting him? He beats me every time. Look at how much damage he does. We have to beat most of his clashes. It's kind of hard. Do I think I can beat this one? No, I'll be honest, I don't. Oh, you can't beat that one. That's okay, if you can beat, this one. I'm fairly confident that you can beat that one. I think you could probably beat this one too. You're gonna go for damage, because that's pretty much all you're useful for right now. Okay, well, that's fine. This is pretty fucking bad. He's just gonna get stronger and stronger, isn't he? Is he just gonna keep gaining those hearts? No, it doesn't look like it. It's just a matter of time before we win. Oh, it's just a matter of time. Don't worry, this one's in the bag. We're gonna win, alright? We can't lose. Brute force never lets us down. Brute force never lets us down. Let's change the order of these cards. Okay, overall I'd say that was pretty good. You might be able to stagger him. That'd be huge. Not quite, but close. Ooh, we've almost got him. Yeah, we've almost got him. The bleed is doing work too. Great hits. Great hits. Yeah, this one's in the bag. Finish him off. Finish him off. Finish him off. I'll be honest with you. I don't like how many of those hearts you have. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's pretty bad. Can you please just die already? You were so close to death. Just let it happen. Just accept it. Just accept it and let it happen. Just accept it and let it happen. Don't kill Chesed. Shit. He is so close. We literally need one hit. One hit and we can stagger him. Chesed is dead. Oh boy, and there goes all of his health back. We just have to stagger him. We just have to stagger him. That's all we need to do. Just stagger, please. Just get staggered, please. I'm not asking for much. I literally just need you to get staggered. Stagger him. Good. He's dead. That's it. That's game. It took us losing Chesed, but this is the easiest fight of my life. Easiest fight of my life. Alright. This is a long episode. We have another one available. At the start of this scene, boost the power of offensive dice by 1 to 2 for the librarian if the librarian has 3 or more light. After dealing 15 or more damage to the enemies in a single scene, reduce the cost of the 2 most expensive pages in hand by 1. On kill, reduce the cost to 0 instead. The cost of those combat pages is reset to the value before this effect was applied on use. Okay. When attacking a target that has more light than the librarian, offensive dice gain power and equal to light. Okay. Interesting.
어김없이 이곳은 커피 냄새가 가득하네.
Almost like you were just here. Yeah, this place is filled with the scent of coffee as always.
어서 와. 오늘은 인디고 마운틴인데 한 잔 마실래?
Welcome. Today's blend is Indigo Mountain. Wanna have a try?
좋지?
Sure.
커피의 맛은 늘 똑같은 게 아니야. 여러 가지 요소들로 맛이 각기 다르지.
Tastes of all coffees aren't the same. It's determined by a number of factors.
어디에서 어떻게 재배했냐부터 얼마나 볶아내는가. 추출을 끊는 정도와 원두를 어느 정도로 분쇄했는가도 중요해.
If you couldn't tell by every single sentence of his being a different voice, I haven't decided on one for Chesed. I was gonna do the tired voice again, like I did from Lobotomy, but it sounds too much like Netzak's. But it wasn't a problem because we didn't have to talk to Netzak after we finished Netzak's line. But now it's a problem because people like to talk a lot. I'm still trying to figure it out. It'll take a little bit. Starting with where it was grown, how long it's roasted. When you stop extracting the flavor, how finely the coffee beans are ground also play an important part.
입자의 크기에 따라 산미와 단맛이 결정되니까.
The acidity and sweetness depend on the size of the particle.
꽤 섬세한 음료였구만. 난 그냥 주는 대로 마셨는데 말이지.
It's a pretty delicate drink, huh? I just drank whatever they gave me.
도시의 사람들과 닮은 것 같지 않아?
Wouldn't you say that it resembles the denizens of the city in a way?
뒷골목
How
출신인지
philosophical.
둥지 출신인지 또 뒷골목이라면 어느 구역 출신인지에 따라 자라난 사람과 가치관이
Or
한이하게
socially scientific,
달라지니까.
I should say. A person's identity and values can vastly differ based on where they were born and raised, whether it was the back streets or the nests, and what districts of the back streets it was.
그리고 그 성장 과정이 얼마나 험했는가도 포함해서 말이야.
Along with how rough their background was as they grew up.
음악의 골목에서는 음악을 못하는 자는 패배자로,
In the streets of music, you may grow into a loser if you can't strike a single chord.
맛의 골목에서는 언제 자신이 식재료가 될지도 모르는 거야.
In the streets
그게
of
재배지의 방침이니까.
Okay. Okay. In the streets of food and flavor, you might end up being an ingredient. It all depends on the rules of the plantation.
듣고 보니 그렇네. 잠깐,
That makes sense. Wait a sec.
사람마다 다른 맛을 낸다?
So you're saying each person has a different flavor?
상당히 23구
I was
들어온
about, I was
발상인데
about to say.
혹시 너 몰래 손님들을 커피로 우려낸 건 아니지?
That's something a District 23 resident would say. You haven't been bringing coffee out of the guests, have you?
낭만이 없네. 농담이라고 생각할게.
Not much of a romanticist, are you? I'll take that as a joke.
나도 반 농담이었지만 말이야.
I was half joking, alright.
뭐 무슨 일이든 일어날 수 있으니까.
You never know. Anything could happen.
서로 다른 곳에서 만들어진 커피를 하나로 섞어주는 걸
I like this one more.
블렌딩이라고 해.
I like this one more. It's got your said in it. I like it more. The technique of mixing coffee oh my god. The technique of mixing coffee of different origins into a single cup is called blending.
블렌딩을 통해 아무리 질러진 커피라도 향미를 낼 수 있지.
Through blending, even a low-quality coffee can be given a nice flavor.
사회학은 블렌딩과 닮았어.
Sociology is a lot like blending when you look at it.
온갖 사람이 잘 섞여 살게 하는 방법이니까 그럴싸한데?
Okay. It's the study of managing a society where all kinds of people are blended together. I guess that works.
그렇지? 그리고 어떤
that was not
블렌딩
him, was it?
방법이냐에 따라 걸러지는 재료들이 있기 마련이야.
It wasn't. It's so, my god, it's so hard to keep track of people when they're not popping up anymore. See? When you blend coffee, you pick out the beans you want and filter away the unwanted ones.
하지만 커피콩과는 다르게 사람들은 욕망이 있어서 원하는 블렌딩 머신으로 스스로 가고자 해. 이왕이면 고급스러운 세상으로 가고 싶은 거지.
I'm about ready to just let him do the talking. Unlike coffee beans, though, people have their own desires too. So they try and enter the blending machine they want. They'd rather go to a more luxurious world, in other words.
갈려나가는 것은 똑같은데 말이지.
Even though they're ground into powder all the same.
그래서 좋은 커피콩들을 얻기 위해 도시와 둥지는 끊임없이 속삭여.
Sitting in the nest to keep whispering to people, all to get the good beans to come over.
가장 거대하고 개성 있는 맛을 섬세하게 채워줄 보충제가 필요하니까.
They want supplements to delicately complement the grandest and most unique flavor.
인생의 가치는 이곳에 있다. 보란듯이 잘 사는 모습을 과시하고 걸러진 패배자의 모습을 보여주지.
This is where you can find the true value of life. Make a parade of the nest dwellers. Prosperity and comfort right next to the miserable scene of losers who are filtered away.
그렇게 모두 홀려서 자신을 파는 거야.
That's how everyone is deceived into selling themselves.
거짓이라 해도 뒷골목의 삶보다 둥지의 삶이 나은 건 사실이야.
Even if it's a facade, it's true that life in the nest is miles better than life in the back streets.
그럴까? 날개들은 말 그대로 사람들을 커피콩처럼 갈아놓고 있는데?
Is it really? The wings are constantly grinding people up, almost akin to coffee beans in a coffee factory, no?
저마다의 날개는 자신의 둥지가 가장 아늑한 곳이라며 깃털들을 모집해.
Every wing paints its nest as the most comforting place in the world in an attempt to recruit feathers for itself.
둥지 안에서의 정책은 날개마다 상이하게 다르고 뒷골목은 그 정책에 맞게 뒤틀려가. 모두가 거대하고 달콤한 거짓말에 젖어 있어.
Different set of rules are enforced in every nest, and the back streets distort according to those policies. Everyone is soaked in the greatest and the sweetest lie.
지금 자신의 행동이 최선이라고 애써 믿고 있는 거야.
They convince themselves that what they're doing is for the best.
최선이라고 믿는다니. 그게 최선인 거야.
Convince themselves? There's nothing to convince, it's for the best.
뒷골목 삶에서 벗어나 날개에 입사해
There's been so much reading
안정적인
this
둥지의
episode.
삶을 보내는 것. 이 이상의 방법이 없어.
I know, it's because all of the things that we're doing is story-based, but still, it's been a lot of reading. There's literally no better option than to leave the back streets, join a wing, and spend a stable life in the nest.
그렇다면 블렌딩
오케이.
방법은 누가 정하는 걸까? 아니,
That,
블렌딩이 필요한 걸까?
it didn't skip, but it looked like it did. And who gets to decide how to blend people? No, is it even necessary in the first place?
골라내는 것이 필요한 걸까? 각자 자신이 내는 향대로 살면 안 되는 걸까?
Do we really need to pick out certain people? Can't we just live as our own? Can't we just live as we are, as our own flavors?
속 편한 소리 하네. 그런 의문을 품으면 한도 끝도 없어.
Talking like it's so simple. Questions like that won't get you anything other than more questions.
그런 걸까?
Is that so?
그런 거야. 커피는 잘 마셨어. 가볼게.
It is so. Thanks for the coffee. I'll be going now. Okay. That was a very interesting conversation. Okay. Well, all that's left is you. Oh boy, I'm very tempted to do it right now. We already have a long episode. We might as well make it longer. But I'll be honest, the only thing holding me back, I don't want to read more. I really don't. My throat is starting to hurt a little bit, so we're actually gonna call this today. But I want to do it so bad. I think this is the last one, and then we've done all of them and we're caught up. Is it the last one? No, we're not doing it today. We're not doing it today. That's for tomorrow. Okay. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave a thumbs up. If you didn't, leave a thumbs down. If you'd like to see more, consider subscribing. I upload daily at 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock. As always, I hope you will have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next episode. So long, everybody.